I never imagined I'd be the one spilling my guts like this, but here we are. For years, I thought my marriage to Elena was unbreakable. We'd been together 7 years, married 5, and it felt like we'd cracked the code on happiness. We were that couple, sharing late-night laughs over dumb memes, bickering playfully about what show to binge next, and syncing up in ways that made life feel easy. She'd surprise me with weekend getaways, and I'd show up with her favorite coffee after a rough day at the office. It was effortless, or so I believed. But about 6 months ago, the cracks started showing. Subtle at first, like whispers in the wind. Elena began clutching her phone like it was a lifeline, even for a quick trip to the bathroom. Before, it had lay forgotten on the counter, screen up, no secrets. One evening I teased her about it. "What? You moonlighting as a secret agent now?" She laughed it off, mumbling something about work emails piling up. Fair enough, I thought, but then she slapped a passcode on it, out of nowhere. When I asked why, she waved it off with talk of hackers and privacy. I didn't push, didn't want to seem clingy, but a knot twisted in my gut. It escalated from there. She'd slip out to the balcony for calls, her voice hushed, door clicking shut behind her. "Just a work buddy," she'd say if I asked, her eyes darting away. And the phone, always face down now, like it held some forbidden truth. One time, as I reached across the table, she snatched it back so fast it nearly toppled her glass. The air thickened with unspoken tension, her quick smile not quite reaching her eyes. The distance wasn't just digital. Our talks, once endless rivers, dried to awkward trickles. I'd float ideas, maybe a beach trip for our anniversary, or saving for that dream kitchen remodel. And she'd murmur, "Sure, we'll see," before steering us elsewhere. It stung, like invisible walls rising between us. Then came the Wednesday that shattered everything. She mentioned grabbing coffee with an old friend after work. No big deal, right? I was nearby running errands, so I thought I'd pop in, surprise her with flowers. But as I pulled up, there she was, pacing outside the cafe, phone pressed to her ear, her face etched with intensity. From my car, snippets drifted through the cracked window. "It's almost set. Starting over soon." My heart hammered against my ribs. It didn't sound like chit-chat. It reeked of something bigger, planned. That night, she spun a tale about her friend venting over guy troubles. But later, as we cleared dinner plates, she dropped it casually. "Hey, we should get all our financial stuff organized. Accounts, passwords, deeds. You know, for emergencies." The words hung heavy in the dim kitchen light, her voice too smooth, too practiced. I probed gently. "What kind of emergencies?" And she shrugged, eyes flickering. "Just smart planning, in case something happens." It made sense on paper, but the timing, with everything else, alarms blared in my mind. A few days later, over breakfast, she circled back. "Have you thought about the bank stuff? Where's all the info?" I set down my coffee, the steam curling like doubt. "What's really going on?" "You've been on this a lot." She looked up, feigned surprise. "Nothing. It's just practical. For life stuff." Her vagueness fueled the fire. I let it drop, but inside, suspicion swirled like storm clouds. The next day, while she was at work, I logged into our joint account. Small withdrawals dotted the statements. Nothing huge, but unexplained, like shadows slipping away. My pulse raced. I couldn't confront her yet. If I was wrong, I'd look paranoid. Instead, I called my old college pal, a sharp lawyer named Marcus. I laid it out, voice low, feeling foolish. "You're not crazy," he said, his tone steady. "If you're worried, protect yourself now. Better safe." He guided me through quiet steps, transfers, safeguards. It felt wrong, like arming for war in our own home. But the pieces fit too neatly. The secrecy, the distance, the money probes. That evening, alone in the study, laptop glowing in the dark, my fingers trembled as I initiated the moves. Bank accounts, investments, even the house deed shifted to my mom's name in an ironclad trust. Memories flooded me. Our wedding vows under string lights, whispered dreams on rainy nights. How had we crumbled to this? I called Mom, keeping details sparse. "Need you to hold some things for me, just in case." Her voice cracked with worry. "You okay, son?" "Yeah," I lied, throat tight. "Precaution." She agreed without pushing, her quiet support a lifeline in the chaos. By the time Elena got home, it was done. She pecked my cheek, suggested a movie night. I forced a smile. But inside, guilt and relief warred. Over the next few days, I played normal. Work, dinners, small talk. She seemed brighter, almost too cheerful, which only heightened my unease. And strangely, the finance talk vanished, like she'd tested the waters and pulled back. I'd catch her glancing my way, assessing, then looking away. The silence screamed louder than words. 2 weeks ticked by in uneasy calm. Then, one Friday evening, she turned off the TV, her face solemn. "We need to talk." My stomach plummeted. "I think we should divorce." Her words landed like ice, calm and rehearsed. She cited needing space, losing herself, cliches that mask the truth. But then, "I've sacrificed so much for you and you don't appreciate it. I deserve better." It burned, framing me as the villain, like I owed her the world. As she spoke, she mentioned a friend who'd opened her eyes. My mind raced. Who? Why so involved? I nodded calmly, hiding the storm. "If that's what you want." She blinked, surprised by my lack of fight. But I was already plotting my next move. Papers arrived Monday, demanding half the house, savings, assets, car, even spousal support despite her solid job. It screamed strategy, someone coaching her. I dug deeper, scouring her socials. There, Ryan liking her posts, commenting subtly. His profile showed a photo from that same cafe, same day I'd overheard her. Comments like, "You've got this." My blood boiled. I reached out to mutual friends. Mia clammed up defensive. Sophia hesitated, then called back, whispering, "It's Ryan from work. He's been advising her on the divorce." Puzzle pieces snapped together. That Saturday, I staked out her place. Sure enough, they emerged, close, whispering, driving off. Betrayal seared through me. This wasn't just leaving, it was plotting to strip me bare. Mediation was electric. Her lawyer, smug with his thick binder, listed demands. Mine waited, then slid over papers. These show all assets transferred to a trust in my client's mother's name, weeks before filing. Irrevocable. Silence crashed like thunder. her face drained of color, flipping pages frantically. "This can't be!" She whirled on me, eyes blazing. "You knew! You set this up to ruin me." I stayed silent, letting the truth sink in. Her lawyer stammered. They had nothing. Outside, she cornered me, voice venomous. "This isn't over. You'll regret it." I met her gaze. "I already regret trusting you." The fallout was swift. Calls flooded in, pleading, then raging voicemails echoing through empty rooms. "We can fix this." Turn to, "You're cruel." She spun tales to friends. "It was a prank." Then, a test of our love. Cracks showed. Questions piled up. When that failed, she played victim. He betrayed me. But truth emerged via our acquaintance Derek. He showed texts between her and Ryan. Plotting sessions. "Once we get the money, we'll start fresh." Ryan. "Make him guilty. He owes you." It spread like wildfire among friends. Support for her evaporated. Even Ryan ghosted when the payout vanished. By finalization, she got zilch beyond personal items. Her pleas turned desperate. Family distanced. Her brother apologized. "I didn't know." Me? I kept the house, savings, peace. Mom